It's state championship weekend for the Skeeza schools. Let's head to Charleston Southern. 4A finals, Hammond facing Porter Goud. The Skyhawks chasing an 8th consecutive state title. Opening drive, Emmanuel Johnson caps it off with a touchdown run, 7-0 Skyhawks. Hammond on the attack again. Andrew Turner to Jack Croft. It's 14-all at halftime. We'll jump ahead to the start of the 4th. It's 21-14 Hammond. Tony Brown out of the Wildcat for the Cyclones. He scores, so Porter Goud ties it up at 21-all. We're going down to the wire, and here we go. Check out Mike Tyler, the current LSU commit, calls it in for the score. He had Gamecock gloves on, if you pay attention. Don't know if that means going forward, but the bottom line is Hammond, they win another one. That's 8 straight in a row, 28-21 the final over Porter Goud. Here's head coach John Wheeler.
Team effort. Porter Goud is a heck of a ball club. They were taking it to us offensively, to our defense. First half, but man, our offense kept battling, and our defense kept battling. We were a little outmatched up front, and they did a heck of a job. I mean, obviously they do. They came in 11-1, but it literally just took grit, and the boys have been here before. They've been down in 3 out of the last 4 state championships at halftime, so just so proud of their resilience and their fight, and that will take them longer than any freaking football game, is being able to battle whenever your back's against the wall. So I'm very proud of them.
Skeeza 8-man state championship game. Richard Winn and Lawrence Academy squaring off on a neutral site at King Academy in Batesburg. Richard Winn looking to cap off an undefeated season. Second half action, Lawrence Ethan Collins is picked off by Justin Autry, who manages a big return. Didn't score, but he was certainly congratulated by his teammates. Later, it was the big guy for Richard Winn, Eli Smith, with a touchdown run. And he's in for 6. Now Lawrence managed to get on the board as Collins would score on a keeper. He takes it right up the middle. But this one was all Richard Winn Academy. And they knock off Lawrence 37-7 to win the 8-man Skeeza State title. Here is Charlie Bonds, son of Daniel, and Paul Brigman, the head coach.
4 years playing with all these guys, these seniors, and the way to end it like this, go out on top, can't explain it.
Really played well tonight. Been all year long, and just glad to be able to finish and close it out in good style. You know.
Congratulations to Richard Winn and to Hammond. Okay, back to the high school league teams. W.J. Keenan last week hosted a playoff game for the first time since 2014. Tonight, another one for the Raiders, hosting Orangeburg-Wilkinson. Keenan up 12-7 early in the 3rd. Running back Gary Gowns takes the snap from the Wildcat, shakes off the defender, and dives in for the score. More from Keenan. Quarterback Desmond Washington completes a pass to wideout Nakeem McNeil for a nice gain. And that's how the 3rd quarter will end. First play in the 4th quarter, Gary Gowns again takes a handoff, finds a huge hole up the middle, easily finds his way for his 2nd touchdown just in the 2nd half. And W.J. Keenan advances past Orangeburg-Wilkinson, winning by a final of 38-7, so the Raiders rolling into the 3rd round. Let's head to Winnsboro. Fairfield Central hosting Chesney. 2nd round of the playoffs. Cool night in Winnsboro. Early in the 1st quarter, senior running back Tadarian Greer going to bounce off a tackle, gets to the outside, takes it all the way to the house for a 55-yard score. And the Griffins are on the board. He would have a monster night for the home team. Next Fairfield Central possession. Caden Diggs fakes the handoff, gives it to wideout Jaden Boyd on the reverse, makes a man miss, turns on the Jets, and he will blow by several Chesney would-be defenders for an 80-yard touchdown on his own. And Fairfield Central rolls 41-6 the final. They are off to the 3rd round of the playoffs. Unbeaten Batesburg-Leesville hosting Andrew Jackson. 2 very passionate fan bases getting together. Great football weather. Andrew Jackson's Logan Neal is picked off by Katie Whitt, who has a decent return. But the very next play, Amadre Wooden drops it, and the Volunteers are on top of it. This will lead to a touchdown run by Bryce Peterson. Andrew Jackson goes up 7. But Wooden would later redeem himself with this touchdown run to tie the game, and from there, Batesburg-Leesville found another gear or 2. They knock off Andrew Jackson by a final of 49-14. And more scores are on our website, WLTX.com, or the WLTX app. Stay with us. More sports coming up right after this.